That gives us pretty real-time information.
This is where the St. Xavier Bomber football team would normally practice in the late afternoon. But because of the expected heat, they already worked out Thursday morning before classes. The school follows state guidelines against practicing outside when the air temperature is above 104 degrees or the wet bulb globe temperature hits 90 degrees. Such a reading is akin to a heat index.
We don't need to be practicing at 3 o'clock in the afternoon anymore for when it's that hot.
But that's not a requirement, only a recommendation. A spokesman for the Ohio High School Athletic Association says such a rule would be unenforceable at the local level. Yet in Kentucky, state law requires schools to have a venue-specific emergency plan. And the Kentucky High School Athletic Association also requires rapid cooling be available in extreme heat and mandates frequent water breaks at 95 degrees or above. Those went into place after several heat-related deaths in the Commonwealth, including Max Gilpin, who died 15 years ago Thursday after collapsing during football practice in Louisville. St. X's Mike Gordon is former president of the Greater Cincinnati Athletic Trainers Association and says such mandates should be enacted in Ohio. He cites the NFL, which changed practice rules after Minnesota Viking and former Ohio State offensive lineman Corey Stringer died of heat stroke in 2001.
When we don't have hard and fast rules, as we've seen with a lot of different things within the NCAA or within even high school sports, people want to bend those rules a little bit. People want to adjust and say, oh, it's not that big of a deal.
Local 12 asked several state legislators about the issue. Do you think the state legislature should pass a law mandating practices be moved when it gets this hot?
Oh, absolutely. Because, oftentimes laws are created after the fact. So let's not wait until after the fact. When you're talking 95 to 100 degrees or more.
In a statement, Harrison Republican Cindy Abrams said, "This decision belongs in the hands of each local school or school district. Our schools are well equipped to take care of their students." James Pilcher, Local 12 News.
State Representative Republican Bill Seitz says the decision to change practices should stay at the school level, and the General Assembly should not mandate any such rules. The Indiana High School Sports Association does not have any heat recommendations for its schools. A database of all athlete deaths nationwide going back more than 100 years can be found inside of James's story. You can find that at local12.com or on our free Local 12 News app.
All right.
Thanks for checking out Local 12's YouTube channel. Click the links and hit subscribe so you can be notified anytime we post new stories.